how to shop smart and how to get paid for your shopping sprees. Yes, you heard right. How to spend money correctly, how to leverage the credit card system to get things like free vacations, cashback, airline miles, free hotels, bonuses, and things like that. Long gone are the days that you take a stack of money, like big fat stack of cash, you go to the store and you pay for something expensive. While some people might still do it, it's not the best use of their money. The best way how to maximize your shopping addictions, like my addiction, as you can see here, is to know how to leverage the credit card companies, how to leverage that to make your shopping addiction slightly less expensive. I will finally be sharing all of the cards I have, credit card, debit cards, my banking system, and teach you how I try to maximize my shopping and how I get to go on a few free 5-star vacations per year because of my Birkins. How crazy! Who would have known that Birkin bags can actually pay for your 5-star vacations? Let's dive in and find out how you can do the same. Hi Hermes lovers and other luxury lovers, my name is Tania and I love Hermes and other luxury brands. I shop a lot, but I also try to be financially responsible. I never like to waste money. If I can get something on sale, I usually will, and I share lots of sale pics on my Instagram stories with the links. I do all the research for you, so you don't have to waste time. You can just shop and save. Obviously, there are some things like Hermes bags that will never ever go on sale, but even then I teach you how to save a little bit of money on pre-spend here and there and how to get Hermes bags for less in certain countries, aka Europe. So if you want to follow me for Hermes tips, subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram for more tips. Now let's go back to the video. In this video, I will be revealing all the credit cards I have, why I have them, how I use them, how I save money, and which credit cards are the best in my opinion. I will also include all of the links to sign up to this video so you can shop and save smart like me. And of course, I'm open to any feedback. If you know of some tips and tricks that I don't, please comment below. I'm always listening and I learn every day so much from you. I'm so thankful for this community that we have, and that not only do I get to share my tips with you, I get to learn from you as well. So now let's move on. We will start with my debit card. I don't really use this card. I only use it to take out money. It is by JP Morgan. I use this card, this debit card, because I think that I don't need to pay any like ATM fees or currency conversion, things like that. So this is the debit card that I use, JP Morgan. I'm going to put information about the credit card and the JP Morgan banking, but you need to have a certain amount of money to join JP Morgan private banking. So the second credit card that I'm going to be talking about is the JP Morgan Reserve card, and stay till the end of the video to find out the craziest benefit that this credit card has. But not all of the JP Morgan credit card holders and the JP Morgan customers have that. I actually got in trouble for sharing these benefits with some of you on TikTok because I didn't know that it was not available for everybody. So I'm going to share on YouTube and see if that gets me in trouble too, because I like to see what I can get away with. Okay, so JP Morgan card, it is a credit card, has a point system. The best part about this credit card, that points redeemed for travel, like for airplane tickets or hotels or things like that, they are actually worth 1.5% more. So let's say you had like $1,000 worth of points if you use it towards booking a hotel, obviously through their online system that sometimes doesn't give the best rates, but still your money will be like $1,500 worth of points, if that makes any sense. So this is the best card. Obviously, it doesn't have any transaction fees, any conversion fees, things like that. I believe the annual fee is around $600. It's worth it for me because, again, I use it for travel, and to me, this is like the easiest credit card to use for travel. Like, I don't need to transfer my points anywhere else. I can just take advantage of the 1.5 multiplier. Yeah, this credit card actually does get me a few like free flights or a few free vacations. And also this credit card has like fine hotels and resorts, and I think that they cover your global entry fee and what else? And priority pass membership, which is pretty standard when we're talking about this level of credit cards. Now let's move to Amex. I have Amex Platinum. My husband has Amex Black. We find that the only difference between Amex Black and Amex Platinum is that you don't really need to wait in line to enter a lounge and you can bring a guest, versus now I don't think you can with Amex Platinum. The Amex Platinum also has about $600 annual fee, and hear me out. I use this card a lot. My monthly bill is insane, and I thought that it would get me like so many points and things like that. So redeeming points on Amex is kind of hard. Like, do I recommend this card? Yes, but you need to be very tech savvy. You need to know the transfer systems, because when you just go to book like a hotel through Amex with points, it's not going to give you like a lot of points. You really need to be tech savvy to take full advantage of this card. If you're not, or you don't have a lot of time like me, sometimes this is not the best card for you. You do get access to Amex lounges, which is worth it for me when I travel. You get priority pass, you get your global entry, you also get some like hotel and airline fee reimbursement with this card. It's okay. I do think that I get enough out of it to cover the yearly fee for sure. They also like, I think that it pays for my Hulu membership. They used to just have digital credit, like it could be Netflix or whatever, but now it's just Hulu. Don't really watch Hulu, but I guess it pays for it. It gives me enough, but I wish it was easier to book something with points to have like good value. Like the JP Morgan card, they automatically give me 1.5 worth of points or like money when I book for travel. So this is like okay. If you have any tips on how to like maximize your points, because I've been accumulating the points on my Amex just because I feel like whatever I wanted to redeem them for was such a waste of the points. Yeah, like I see all of those videos on TikTok and on Instagram, like, yeah, I flew like first class with membership points, but is it really a good deal? I don't know. So this one, I do recommend it because I do think that you get your membership covered with all of the perks that they offer. And another thing that I really like, I use my Amex to pay for flights that I book on airlines that are not like on an American airline. So like that's not on an American airline website. Like for example, if I need to book flights on like a Turkish airline or like Lufthansa, I fly a lot like Star Alliance, I will get 5 times points. Yeah, 5 times points on my transaction. And the same goes for all the hotels that I pre-book with Amex. It's not bad. It's not a bad card, especially like if you can't get an offer to join JP Morgan because like, you know, this is an offer only card. This is probably the second best thing, like for sure. I will link an invitation to Amex Platinum. You do have to have a good credit score in the US to join it. And I do think that if you have private banks with JP Morgan, I know Santander and Goldman Sachs, they offer the Amex card. But in my experience, the Black Amex used to be much better than the Platinum Amex, but now they don't really offer like any benefits that are worth the fee, and the annual fee or like the join fee is like $5,000 or $10,000, something like that. We were just invited to get the Black card, I believe either with Santander or Goldman Sachs, one of those two banks, but we calculated the benefits and actually like it just wasn't worth it. The Amex Platinum, you get pretty much the same. It's just like you can say like, oh, I have the black card, like my husband has the black card, like I don't know. I just think that Amex Platinum overall wins against the Amex Black card. It only is like maybe doesn't win in the prestige of it, but my 5 cents on Amex Black versus Amex Platinum. If you want me to do some research, I have the brochures from the offer. I also have the brochures from Amex Platinum, so I could do like a little bit of comparison why I think it is not worth to get Amex Black even if you're invited to it. So just let me know. And my latest addition, I'm very excited about this one, is the American Airlines credit card. It's the black card. So I recently switched from United to American. I was United 1K for like 6 or 7 years, top status with United, and I've just been so disappointed in the airline, like to the next level, that I decided to leave and I decided to make the switch to the American Airlines. So let's see how that goes. But this is the top credit card that I think that you can just like get, you know, without being invited to one, is $600 per year, and it should get you status faster. So again, I can't really talk about how good this card is yet. I think that I will need to make another like follow-up video a year from now that I've used it, and that I'll tell you like if it's worth it or not. As always, don't forget to pay your credit cards monthly or bi-monthly to avoid any of their fees. I pay my credit cards maybe like once a week or something, just to make sure that I don't ever get charged, because the interest on any of these is absolutely insane and you don't want to get into credit card debt. So if I had to rank my cards, the American Airlines card, I still don't know. So this one is a question mark, but I'm excited. The debit card is good to take out the cash, but I would not use it for purchases. And then we have the Amex Platinum versus the JP Morgan Reserve. I do like the JP Morgan Reserve slightly better just because they make it easier to use the points. However, if you can't get access to it, the Amex Platinum is the second best thing. Now, I hope you enjoyed my little girl math video on credit cards. By no means I'm a financial guru, I am not, but I do use credit cards and I get a lot of free stuff from them every year. So I wanted to make sure that you do the same. I want to make sure that you don't just like bring in a stack of cash or like a debit card and you just shop, because you know, $10,000 is a lot of points. Can definitely get you a night in a hotel somewhere nice. And if you like this video, subscribe for more luxury tips, as well as follow me on Instagram. I post so many sales that I think are good on luxury brands that are high quality, you know, such as this sweater that is by Illinois. As always, with love.